Welcome to my very first video on YouTube. What you're looking at is one of over 1,000 templates that I've created and channeled down over 38 years. It's what they call astro schematics. It's part alien technology. It's grand unifying field theories of all things paranormal, how cryptids are created, and where they come from and why they're here, from the triangles of high strangeness. As you can see, some of the terms are very weird and difficult to comprehend, especially when it comes to science. And that is because these are channeled theories far beyond our understanding of space and time and the dimensions. Some of the terms will be explained further, much further, in the other templates I'm going to showcase. This is just one, like I said, of over 1,000 different templates that I've created. It's kind of a mesh of different philosophies all placed together. You have a lot of what is known as spatial. Fields are folds of infinity. So space builds gravity. That is, the distance of gravity becomes space. And space becomes the distance of all things. The further that space moves in infinity, the greater the dimensions that are formed. Quantum entanglement increases as the dimensions of the universe expand throughout infinity, moving from the atom all the way up into the size of galaxies. We see that space is folding, multifolding into physical structures, wave patterns that produce atoms, molecules, and so forth, back down to the atom, and back and forth the same. We have the philosophy of two curvatures to the universe, not just one. There is the curvature that we know of, that we're aware of in science, and there's the second curvature that we're not aware of as of yet. The two curvatures create what is known as the cosmic Gaia, the infinity of the universes. This moves down into the spatial, the vacuum genesis of the universe, and the spatial contraction of the universe. So at the beginning, before the universe was formed, like a millisecond, thousands to the infinitesimal, the universe exploded, and what created it was infinite space in contraction. The universe became so void, the infinities became so void, so infinitely contracted, that it literally exploded from many places, many different points in time and space. So there were many big bangs, quite a few of them. So we got multi-folding infinity here again. So the infinity of the universe continues to be created by the folding of the infinite. And I'll explain all of these many terms with the other templates I'll be showcasing and into much further detail. Mass, the A mass of spatial forces into the minute versus the distance of dimension with spatial A mass creating mass. This is basically all about how two curvatures of the universe were formed by nothingness. Nothingness of a vacuum that became so vacuumed, so absolutely formed of nothingness that it literally ignited the beginning of the universe. Here we have the different forms of molecules, starting from the very simple hydrogen, helium, lithium, so on and so forth, into higher and higher complexities of molecules and atoms. The crest and the trough is one representative of the two curvatures of the universe. One curvature that moves in an upward dimension, and the other that moves in a trough-like dimension. So this is just some of what I'm going to be showcasing in other templates. There's about 20 of them that I'll be showcasing, and with over 1,000 of these, I go into much detail into all of these terms. This is just the very first introduction of very in-depth channeled knowledge. So I want to thank you for listening to this brief video, my first one ever, and eventually I may actually show my face. Okay, thank you very much. Blessings and namaste.